have our May meeting because it falls on Memorial Day.
Danny said she needs it after the 22nd.
I'm good with whatever. I don't think there's gonna be much going on Memorial Day anyways.
No.
Sorry, cancel at Waterloo, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just a federal holiday. I mean, it's just a national holiday. So, you want to do it the 26th? No way we can't. That's a board meeting. Man. You want to do it on Wednesday night?
That's fine.
27th?
Yeah.
We doing that here or home?
Hopefully, we're doing it at home.
Okay. At 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Hopefully your brother opens up the state 15.
Probably not. Parts of it. We're looking like we stand a chance for a little bit of opening. When I saw this afternoon. He ain't my brother.
Yeah, but what's that really mean, you know?
Not much. From what he's saying, not much.
Well, our infection rate was only like 2.7% or something, which is one of the lowest in the state. So, if they're doing it by districts, then
Yeah, now,
they should let us open.
fortunately or unfortunately, with the inside track that I've got, I've been told that of the 33 cases in Seneca County, they most all emanate from group homes, nursing homes, and the people that work there, and not so much from the community at
From the
large.
general public. Which is still unfortunate.
But these nursing homes are just turning into giant petri dishes, that's for sure. And you got your people that work there, you know, the nurses, the healthcare workers, the kitchen people, they all work there, they get it, they go to Walmart, they touch things, they run into you, you know, it can all,
Spread it on.
yeah.
Does anybody need an agenda?
No,
Good.
it'll take longer.
We don't want that.
I got quotes from Edwards Road, or Tucker Road, from Joe. He wants to approve that tonight if we can.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, I would say normally call the roll, but everybody's here, so for the sake of using the telephone conference, we're all present. The fire exits are the same way we came up, so run quickly, don't take the elevator. First up on the agenda tonight, we need a resolution to approve the consent agenda as follows for approval of minutes from February 24th, 2020, the approval of bills from March and April of 2020, town clerk's monthly report, and approval of the K-9 report.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion made and properly seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up, need a resolution to consider a proposal of professional services from the MRB Group for sanitary sewer collection system, flow monitoring study for sewer districts 1 and 2.
I make a proposal.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion on this? Everybody have it in their packets. It was 6,500, 6,800 for each district. Hearing no questions, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up, I need a resolution to make 2019 final budget amendments.
Make a motion.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. Any discussion on this? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next up, we have, Pat asked me to bring this up. So there is a proposal for the Preemption Road Water District, and he was having a conversation with me a couple days ago about how interest rates are extremely low. That dramatically affects the total cost of the project. It lowers it by a couple $100 for basically the overall debt to the district. So it went from somewhere around $1,100 to do the whole road down to like $850. And basically we would need to give authorization to go out for another round of grants for USDA money plus any other things that are out there right now.
That's to do the 8-inch line too, for full fire
Yep,
protection.
it's to do the whole thing. We have to make a decision on that at some point.
That only makes sense to have the fire protection, and if we're gonna put the money into it for a
Right.
couple $100 more in a bond.
The big issue is, do we want to pay MRB to go out for another round of grants? It's going to cost us between $8,000 to $10,000 to do that.
What are we gonna save in the long run by, if we get the grants?
Oh, you'd say, well, I mean, depending on how much of the grant you got, I mean, it could be anywhere from, $300,000 to $700,000.
So it's pretty much worth, they know what they're doing, they'll probably get it for us.
I mean, I think that given the COVID-19 situation, maybe we should have Pat come to one of our meetings and the next month's meeting for sure.
Okay.
That way we can get on that grant season and see what the likelihood is that we'd actually get the money, seeing how it looks like the state of New York is broke. I don't know what that means for water projects. It doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
No.
The loans we were gonna be taking out was a 30-year note, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the other part we could look at is, do we just fund it ourselves? That way we're not wasting the $10,000 to try and go get a grant that
By
if the
taking
state's
it-
broke, they're broke.
By taking out that, I think the interest rates went down to 1.45, was it? I mean, you're saving $300. I think it was a little over $300 per household. So I mean, each household's saving $10,000 at these low rates. I mean,
Yep.
it's gonna be one of the lowest debt services we have in our districts.
So we'll get Pat down here.
Mike, what's
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking if they do come through with another stimulus package like they're talking about to do infrastructure and everything,
Yep.
whether there'll be money available that way.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of hope out there that the federal government's going to give New York State a bunch of money. And if they did under the current program right now, the town of Waterloo, Sandy, was it 324,000 that you showed me earlier?
It was 392,000.
Okay. That's what their hope is. That's how it would break down to little Waterloo if they got their full ask from the federal government right now, which is not going to happen.
Right.
But if they get something,
Especially
know.
because we're a blue state.
Yeah, blue state, they don't get along very well.
No. It might be worthwhile to have Pat come to our next meeting and
Okay. We'll tell them to come down.
review everything with us.
Okay. And then, moving right along, we need to adjust our regular meeting date for the month of May. Proposed would be Memorial Day, or to skip Memorial Day, to have it on Wednesday, the 27th at 7 PM. So need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Motion made, probably seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I think that's it. No,
We
Howard,
got Howard.
you got some quotes, right?
Joe dropped off some quotes today, to pave from where we left off on, Hacker Road all the way to Edwards Road. We've got a quote from, Villager, which is $141,514, and we got a quote from Seneca Stone for $121,041, so quite the discrepancy between the two, paving companies. And Joe wants to get this done ASAP, and hopefully we can get one of these approved tonight, and he'll call tomorrow morning and get it lined up to get it paved as soon as possible.
So you're making the motion to go with Seneca Stone.
Well, that's a no-brainer, you know, it's $20,000 difference.
How much did you say it was?
Right down the breakdown is Villager was $141,514. We contacted Seneca Stone because they didn't have the tack coat in the first original
Oh,
estimate.
okay, because the first
So
original was
now
117,000.
the adjusted estimate's gonna be $121,041. Well, there could be, there's a possibility it could be $400 one way or another.
Yeah,
It's still a lot cheaper than Villager.
yep.
So Howard made the motion to go with Seneca Stone.
I'll second it.
Motion made, probably seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Dan, how much was Seneca Stone for?
$121,041.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Any other committee reports? In the land of COVID-19, there's not much going on.
No.
Okay. All right. You good, Dennis?
All good.
We have some information from Trelina in the office. If anybody wants to look at it, it's a solar project. Go down and look at it. I don't think it's for public consumption yet, but it will be very shortly. So we have some good answers for some people, I think, by the end of May.
Yeah, we've been, for the record, we've been fielding a lot of the public's questions week by week. A lot of the questions that were posed were forwarded to, Trelina and to Harris Beach, and they've been quite responsive in getting back to answer some of the questions as they've been posed, so.
Any feedback from the people getting your answers?
Yeah, I've got a couple community members that are, right on top of the program and, are, communicating back and forth. So I think, the necessary information, the answers to the question, I don't think anybody's feeling like they're being ignored. I guess that's my point. It does take a minute to, some of the questions that are asked don't really have an answer yet, so they've got to be, adjusted for the proper time frame. But other than that, I think most of the feedback that's coming back is timely.
Good.
Then obviously the zoning thing will take up when we can convene as a normal board.
With the solar project, is that being put on hold right now? Are they delays?
No, they're still doing what they're gonna do, It's just such a long time frame that this really isn't affecting them at all, right?
Yeah, the teleconferences involving, 20, 30 people are always entertaining in Albany, but the good news is we can do it by teleconference and not have to drive there, so
Good. That's better.
way better.
Yep, we don't like going to Albany for 1-minute meetings, do we, Dennis?
No, 6-hour drive for a 12-minute meeting was not helpful.
All right, if there's no other business to come before the board, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, Sandy.